I need to move.
Did you hear that?
Ah, yeah, I did.
Sorry. Okay, good.
Wow, it's almost as bad as.
No, you're right. It was just as bad as that.
That's right. Hey, Jackson, just so you know.
The lady is very much like a Borat.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
All right. Let's get the main one out of the way that I didn't record.
I'm not the hero the world wants, and I'm not the hero the world needs, but I am the hero that the world gets.
What is that from?
It's from Pooter Man.
Of course it is. How could I not know that?
Anyway, and finally, Jackson, this was a week, well, not quite a week, but it's been a week in planning. So, are you ready?
I guess.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu!
It's the fairy!
You see, that was brilliant. But because we're mainly an audio format show,
I know. I'm well aware, but it's still good to be able to go.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu!
It's the fairy!
oh, okay, no, I have to give you that one. That was pretty good. That was good acting.
You could just create a short out of that.
Yeah, I think I will. Welcome everybody to another chaotic episode of the Average Blokes podcast.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. We are here, literally 3 days after the last one. 4 days.
You sound so. What's going on with your audio on your
Probably because
side?
I'm
It's
using
very
my
crackly.
setting that I'm.
It's crackling.
Using. Oh yeah, that
Crackly.
happens.
Why is it so crackly?
Yeah, that normally happens. I don't know why.
Okay, welcome everybody to the Average Blokes podcast.
Yes.
How
Hello.
bogan can I get that? Average podcast. No, that's just.
Come on, camera.
Average Blokes podcast.
Now
There we go. That was pretty.
that was
Yeah,
pretty.
that
That
was
was pretty
perfect.
good. Yeah.
That's
That's the take. We'll use that take.
Could you imagine a government-funded ad, and at the end where it says sponsored by the Victorian Government, Canberra? It's just instead of like the dramatic sponsored by the sponsored by the Australian Government, Canberra. Instead of that, you hear
Yes. That's what.
I'm Clive Palmer, and I'm sponsored the corn mining infrastructure. Vote me, a real Australian.
Come play me golf course that's got dinosaurs on it.
I was listening to a YouTube video. I watched a YouTube video that was a recording. Don't chew on that, buddy. The cat is trying to chew on my cord. Yeah. Trying to electrocute yourself.
Anyway,
What I was trying to say was I was watching a YouTube video where this person had posted a video that was like black and white. It was an old and it was about propaganda.
Mhm.
And it was quite funny because the guy was giving examples of different forms of propaganda, and one thing was like a little billboard, and it says, vote for Stan, a real American.
we stand.
Yeah, stand ground. But
Stand Graham.
let's say it's a South Park joke.
Oh,
You'd have
he ought to
watch
win now. No.
it. He stand his ground.
Yeah, he stands up for people.
But the guy explained to the kid is like, what it doesn't define what a true American is. What is a true American? They're both candidates are American.
Yeah, that's fair. I want to jump into my highlights, and it's again shockingly Pokemon related because there was a recent announcement at Pokemon Legends.
Yeah, I know the new Legends,
ZA.
whatever it is, X. What's it, ZA or something? What?
ZA.
ZA.
Yeah.
I was halfway there. I said X.
Yeah, you're close. So, like, this is the
Legends of
This
X.
is the funny thing that
It's the
came out
Pokemon
of
game we want.
Out of that, and that's what the funniest thing was. The reaction for people who were so sold that it was going to be a Johto game or a Unova game, so either a Gen 2 or Gen 5 game.
Yep.
And social media was lit up with all these butthurt Gen 2 and Gen 5 fanboys complaining that was them. Because when I watched the trailer, because like I had no expectations, I couldn't care. I'd be happy for whatever. But when I saw it was like Pokemon Legends Z, I'm like, that's funny. That's not what people were expecting.
So what were so people were expecting a Gen 2 remake?
Gen 2 or Gen
something,
5 game, yeah, base.
I did hear that. I did hear something about like remakes of not Silver, but like those style.
Yes.
That
Gen 2 Crystal.
Not Johto. Yeah, no, it's not Johto.
Yeah, it is Johto.
It's Johto, yeah.
Yeah, because
okay.
Kanto's Gen 1, Johto's Gen 2.
Yeah, Kanto, Johto, and then Sinnoh.
No, that's 4. So it's Gen 3 is Hoenn.
Hoenn, that's right. The Hoenn.
Yeah,
region.
it's where the hoes at.
Yes.
Too much
That's
water.
why they got. I was going to make a joke about the starters, but I can't be bothered.
I mean, Hoenn the Saints. Go marching in. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's not the worst reaction you could have given me, but anyway. So yeah, no, it's kind of exciting. So it's going to come out in 2025, and they reckon there'll be a new Switch console by then as well. So who knows?
Really?
Yeah, that's it. So yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm
having too much fun with these. I got so many of them while you were
that's
talking.
fair. That's okay. And it's interesting though, because like a lot of people who forgot about Pokemon X and Y, those games, when they saw the city, they were like, "What's this game from? Like, what's this place from?" Like, are you serious? You don't know? Because there was a lot of issues with the original X and Y games because the story was like a lack of content, and it was apparently it was rushed and something. Like the story had massive holes in it and stuff. But
X and Y were the ones before this, before Legends Arceus. Yeah, no. What's
X
the one that
Y
I've got?
Before Gen 7,
before
which was Sun and Moon.
The ones. Okay, yes.
So and
I get
after
confused
Gen
after
5,
all. There's
Black and
so
White.
many of them.
Yeah, there is.
So you had Black and White, then you had X and Y, then you had Sun and Moon,
Yep.
and then you had
Sword Shield.
Legends Sword and Shield. Okay,
And
then
then-
you had these ones.
So then you had Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, which is a remake of Gen 4, and then you had Pokemon Legends Arceus, and then Scarlet Violet.
All right, Scarlet Violet. That's what I meant.
Yep. So yeah, just a few games, just a few. But anyway, so yeah.
I was trying to think of the one that I've got, but I've got Scarlet.
You got Scarlet. That's right. Yeah. So yeah, look, exciting times ahead. So that's my highlight.
Okay, good.
Let's take my sponsors.
My highlight of the week is I got home early today and went shopping with Courtney and went to Big W.
Was that's okay? What did you buy at
Yeah.
Big W that was so highlight worthy?
That's why I'm about to call Courtney. Courtney, get the ball.
The
The
ball.
ball? The ball.
The ball.
Bring me the ball.
It's always concerning when that's like the ball. It's not just a ball.
I bought some new basketball shoes.
Oh, isn't it an airless ball?
No. Courtney, you don't have to hide the ball.
You mean you didn't spend $2,000 on an airless ball?
Well, you see, Jackson.
Is it the Amazon
See,
ball?
The thing you have to see.
Come on,
is,
you're not that pregnant. Stop hiding it.
Could you imagine if I got Courtney to actually hand me and it's like the airless basketball? No, I got something even better.
Is it the
I got
Minecraft
Le Shack Ball.
The Shaq ball. Okay, that's not the worst thing. Okay, cool.
Le Shack Ball.
Why is it so yellow?
Because it's the grappiest looking ball. So, we went to Big W, and my plan for Big W was to get some new sneakers and some new boots to replace my work boots eventually, or just because I always have nice dress boots and then I have work boots, and then when my work boots get wrecked enough, my dress boots become my work boots.
Right.
Together.
Okay.
But unfortunately, they didn't have any of the sneakers. But one of the other things I also wanted to get was new basketball sneakers or basketball shoes because my other ones are. I didn't even know you could get this. They're size 10.5.
Oh, 10 and a half. Yeah, okay.
Yes, and I'm size 11.
Yeah, they're not very common
And these-
size, those ones. I've seen them before, but they're not very common.
Yeah, the funny thing is 10's too small, 11's
Too
the
big.
perfect size.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
No, 11's the perfect size. 10.5 is too small, so they were uncomfortable. The pair that I got was a 12 because the ones that I went to get that were 11s weren't comfortable.
Damn.
And so I tried the 10s of a different shoe, or slightly different shoe, and they were too small as well.
Mhm.
So I went, all right, I'll try. I tried 12. I tried 12.
You
And they
twied
fit-
12.
I
You
tried
twang
12.
twied. You little twang twide toy.
Yeah. I tried 12s and they fit pretty well. So so I got the 12s. And while we were there, I was like, oh yeah, I need a size 6 basketball because I'm always practicing with a size 7. and we play basketball in mixed league. And in mixed league, you use a size 6 because girls use small balls.
Don't say.
Girls don't have the same balls as guys. As bigger balls as guys.
They gotta grasp them by the balls.
They got small balls.
Yeah.
So I was like, I need to get a size 6 to practice with, and they only had 2 types of size 6s at Kmart. They had Wilson's balls, which is a good brand, and they were $25. Or they had these on special, the ugly yellow or the ugly green, or even you know how they're usually meant to be orange, right?
Yeah, that would
imagine. Orange, yeah, but it's more like skin pink colored sort of orange. It was orange, and I'm like, which one's the worst looking one? And I go, the yellow one looks worst, and it also kind of looks like the best too. So
looks so silly.
It's so dumb looking. It's got a photo. You know how you got the Air Jordan sort of symbol? This is the Air Shack. It's just a big guy slamming.
See, the thing is, like, towards the end of his career, he never jumped that much.
Yeah, and here's the funny thing, right? I had to look it up because even though these are size 6s, they don't size 6. They don't say size 6. Take a guess what they say.
Don't know. Oh, 20 inches.
28.5 inches, aka size 6.
That's a lot of inches in a ball.
So now I can actually practice a little bit with a smaller ball, and it'll probably help because I'll get more shots in goal.
Yeah, fair enough. So did they not have the Minecraft ball there?
They did, but it was size 7.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
They had a size 5 Minecraft ball, and size 7 everything else. And only 2 types of size 6s. And I'm not paying $25 for a size 6 basketball. I'd rather pay the $10, and it was on special for $10. And when they scanned it, it was actually $8, so it was even cheaper.
Yeah, fair enough.
So yeah, that's my highlight of the week so far. Going to the shops. It's been ages since I went to the shops.
Cool.
Oh, we also bought like 8 types of Easter eggs. Oh, 8 types of filled. Looks like Courtney's going to grab them.
I'm
guessing.
Starting to see them in Coles. Coles are stocking up heaps on them.
Yeah, well, Courtney, were they cheaper from Coles? We didn't check them at Coles.
And Woolworths hasn't got many of them either, actually.
So at Big W, they sold the eggs, the packs where it had like 6 small eggs with 1 big egg for like $10. And I'm like, why would we do that when we can get like for $4 like a pack of 9 eggs?
The cream eggs are worse.
So cream eggs are great. So we got cream eggs, and then we saw them, and then we saw salted caramel, so we had to get them, and then we saw the Oreos, so we had to get them.
Oreo ones.
And then Courtney saw the Turkish Delight, so she got that.
Yeah, throw them away.
And then the caramel ones, we saw that and got that, and then finally, mint flavored. Yeah, yes please.
Yes please.
And then all the other ones like cherry ripe and normal chocolate and caramella or whatever it is, and crunchy. We're like, yeah, no, we're not getting those. Disgusting.
Yeah,
I don't understand. I'm not a big fan of. Is it caramella? Is that the right?
Yes,
term?
caramello.
Caramel what?
Yes.
No,
caramel.
Caramilk. Sorry, it's caramilk. Yeah. I'm not a fan of caramilk.
It's smooth. It's very smooth, but like I don't know.
It's disgusting. It's like burnt white chocolate or something.
Can't have too much white people stuff these days, can you?
Look, it's not too bad, but I don't like tan chocolate.
That's fair.
I like black chocolate.
No, that's okay.
I like chocolate like I like my people.
That's
tasty.
Black jacket. Really like
That's it, tasty people.
One other quick highlight before I get into the main topic that I want to bring up.
What?
YouTube shorts that we've been posting and people have actually been. Connie, I'm trying to do something here. Shut up.
They get a packet of free eggs. They have to contact you. And
Did you open that up? Anyway, Jackson's trying to say something.
No, he doesn't get to say something. I'm trying to say something.
Wow.
Not Jackson.
This isn't the guest episode, Connie.
Not yet.
All right.
You need your own headphone. So what I was trying to say was, I've been uploading some YouTube shorts, and the viewership on some have been really good, and some of them not so good, but that's okay. And on top of that, we've been getting more downloads and listens. So thank you very much for those who've downloaded and listened.
Have you ever thought about oiling yourself up for me?
Yes, I actually. Funny enough, you mentioned that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Honestly, I could make something of this because all I have to do is play this.
Have you ever thought about oiling yourself up for me? Wow.
Goodness me. So,
I also got I never played this one. I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't play it while we're talking to Letitia and Courtney.
Yeah, you shouldn't have played it full stop, to be honest. Right, so I want to get into some. Now, we haven't done a news episode for quite a while. But
No, we haven't.
This news.
And you know what I say about the news?
The lady is very much like Borat.
But Borat is not on the news, so he's very outdated. So
You know what I say about the news, Jackson?
allegiance is to the Republic, to democracy.
It's funny you should mention that, actually, because it is somewhat related to that kind of stuff. Former President Donald Trump is obviously, we know, he's a businessman, former president of the United States, has a lot of business stuff in. He's got Trump Airlines, Trump Steaks, Trump NFT trading cards.
He's got Trump Airline? I didn't know about that. Get the
and
NFT trading cards.
And he's added sneakers to the list of products.
Oh, is that what you sent me? Yeah, I saw that. I was like, what's he sent me? Is that what that was? Sneakers?
Yes.
That's a gold sneaker, right?
If you want
Trump
a pair,
sneaker.
or just curious about the limited edition numbered true collector's item, that is bold, gold, and tough sneakers.
I'll tell you what. What do the kids say about this sort of thing? That's pretty not fly. What's the word? What do kids say nowadays?
Pretty shizzle manizzle.
Fire. That's pretty fire.
Oh,
I'll tell you what.
lit,
Those sneakers, they're lit. No, I think it's fire. Lit's an old one.
Yeah, true. So
those sneakers are fire.
It's kind of funny because he was at this thing called, which I've never heard of this event. There was an event called SneakerCon, and it's basically an event where a bunch of shoe collectors go to.
You mean a bunch of wankers?
Oh my God!
I can't believe he went there.
No. But seriously,
So
what someone needs to do is someone needs to walk into that convention with a metal pipe.
stop it.
And start smashing heads.
So the okay, stop it.
Okay.
So he rocked up
Yes.
at it was Feb 17. He rocked up to Sneers and Jeers as he was introduced to the first official Trump footwear. And I got a clip here of when he was introduced. So listen to this.
Hello, everybody.
Is this
So, thank you very much. And we have a few young ladies that are up here crying. Look at you with the Trump 2024. Thank you, darling. I love you too. Wow. A lot of emotion. There's a lot of emotion in this room. Thank you.
Yeah, basically people booing him when he was trying to announce that he's like, this is why I'm here. So, after a flying start, obviously being at SneakerCon and trying to announce a pair of shoes.
All right, hold on a second. Yes, Courtney, you may talk.
You guys have to be careful. You might get demonetized
Because
for inciting violence.
What about our listeners?
Troy said someone needs to go in there and do something.
Oh, I see what you mean.
yeah, same.
I only implied. I just put on the Doom music and a metal pipe sound. Like, nobody
Yes.
knows. Maybe I meant...
Have you ever thought
So, we've had a few people saying Donald Trump showing up to hawk bootleg off-whites is the closest he'll get to an open Air Force Ones ever again for the rest of his life. So these shoes, as you
I said they're fire, but the more I look at them, the more disgusting they
You know
look
what they remind me
from the photo.
Do you know what they remind me of? Do you remember that website we looked at last year or a year ago when it was like all those ridiculously overpriced shoes?
Yes.
It was just
like,
like-
you mean it wasn't overpriced? It beat Depop, overpriced secondhand things. Do you mean Depop?
I think it was Depop.
Depop is like the reject shop, but for like millennials.
No,
Wait,
it wasn't that shop. It
For
was
Gen
there was,
Zers.
there was another website. It was completely just full.
Oh, it was just full of all this overpriced sneakers. Yeah, that's
and
right.
not just that. It was like
I think it was just not news article, but it was like a top 10 or something.
Yeah.
Most expensive shoes.
because I remember there was also bad reviews about like, I ordered these shoes and they went to someone else's house and they signed it.
Oh, yeah. I can't remember what the actual website
Neither.
was, but yeah.
But that's what those shoes on that website reminded me of.
All right.
Yeah.
Now I gotta look it up.
So these things.
Now I gotta look up the shoes.
These things are called 45s because if he wins this election, he'll be the 45th president. Which is weird though, because he already has been president before
Yeah, but he was the 44th or whatever it is, or something.
I guess, yeah.
$400 sneaker.
Yeah, $400.
$400 sneaker. That's in USD too.
Yeah.
Man, I can't wait to spend $550 for that.
So the reason
Line in ex-president latest merchandise sales. Oh my goodness.
So the reason why he's trying to sell these sneakers is it's a quick cash grab because a New York judge ordered him to pay about $454 million in penalties for business fraud.
Yeah, of course, because he hasn't been paying his taxes. Naughty Trump boy.
Yeah, and a month before,
pay taxes.
He was ordered to pay $83 million to some writer for defamation.
And he looked at the judge and he went,
allegiance is to the republic,
exactly.
to democracy.
Yeah. So it's a bit of a bizarre way to go that you want to, go into the shoe market to get some money. But
I'll tell you what, I could probably make my own version of these shoes. It looks like just a pair of...
you could build some.
I mean, all I have to do is paint white on the bottom and then red, and I could spray paint it. It looks like it's spray painted gold. And it's not that hard to do an American flag in the shoe, to be honest.
Yeah.
The stars look like the hardest thing to put in it from the photos I'm seeing.
Yeah, and there's a little the American flags are there too. If you see in up near the ankle, there's an American flag.
That's what I just said. Yes.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah.
I'm saying the hard part would be putting the stars in that.
Yes, probably. Yeah.
But
yep. Unless it's stitched on or something, I feel.
I don't know.
So yeah.
So,
also,
they're gonna sell like crazy.
Well.
Oh, look at that. The second article I look at, Trump's high-top sneakers sell out hours after launch. Who would have guessed it?
Oh, wow.
Former President Trump high-top sneakers sold out hours after their launch Saturday at the Sneaker Con in Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's
the big picture. The shoes called the Never Surrender Top.
Yes.
Oh,
such a name.
Look, I don't dislike or like Trump. I'm in the middle in that situation. Like, I do like him because he's clever in this way, but the Never Surrender high top sneaker, what a name.
Yeah, I know.
Is that actually the name?
Yes.
Or does it say a pair along with two low top sneakers?
There should be Victory 45, like they're called.
And $99 bottle of Victory 47. Perfume and... Yeah, what you were saying earlier, it's the perfume that's Victory 47.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that's President 47.
Yeah.
Because isn't their election coming up?
Yes, they're basically entering the start of the debates and all that, the election run. No, what do they call it? Bloody. That doesn't matter. But yeah, they're starting their
election year or whatever it's called.
Basically.
I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. Yes.
Hold on a second. Just keep going. I'm trying to find.
What was I going to say? Yeah, so the reason obviously he's trying to get get in place to run for the election to be president again. So like hearing the boos when he rocked up, it's kind of like not off to a good start.
Yeah, I've got a quote here.
Yeah, just go
on.
I just wanted to tell you, I've wanted to do this for a long time. I have some incredible people that work with me on things, and they come up with this. And this is something I've been talking about for 12 years, 13 years. I think it's going to be a big success.
That's an awful long time to just think about selling shoes. 12 or 13 years is ridiculous.
Look, it just happens, but people have told me this. It is going to be good.
So, Donald, what was the inspiration behind the design?
Logan Paul.
And Donald, what is the
he's
the
gone,
reason?
Jackson. He's gone. I can't. No. I had to pay him a couple $1,000 just for that.
Just an arm and a leg, huh?
The man needs money. The tax man's after him.
So
how did that come out? Because I couldn't hear it.
I mean, you could tell it wasn't him, but it was close enough,
that was actual. Those were actual quotes from.
I know. I saw them. I saw them in the video.
Oh my goodness. 12, 13 years.
Yeah, so that's...
Yep, these shoes have been in the works for 12, 13 years.
Yeah, no, that's it. You
got to hand it to that guy. He knows how to get publicity. Publicity.
Whether it be good or bad.
Mm-hmm. What was that, Courtney? Jackson was just saying good or bad, but honestly, I'd say this was good publicity. Oh, can't say the word. I'm struggling with a lot of words. Lately. Publicity.
Yeah.
It's good publicity.
All publicity is good publicity.
All publicity is good publicity.
Thank you.
On your end, when I eat food, does it pick up on the microphone?
Just the sound of it hitting the bowl, dear.
I can't hear it on my side, but obviously you can, probably in the microphone being picked up.
You barely hear it
I thought it was a glass bowl, not a steel one.
Delicious rice bubble.
Moving on to another thing. When I was at work yesterday, I was working with a colleague, and we were just being silly, entertaining ourselves. And I started doing accents, and then he brought up this thing. I don't know if you remember. There was an old TV ad where it was selling porridge or oats, like Uncle Toby oats. I don't know if you remember. Like it was like 1990s. This ad was. Do you remember? That's not how you make porridge. Do you remember that ad?
It rings a bell, to be honest.
All right, listen to this.
This is how you make porridge.
That's not how you make porridge.
This is how you make porridge.
I do, yes.
Not how you make
Not
porridge.
And
this is how you make
hot,
porridge.
nourishing porridge instantly. Uncle Toby's instant porridge. Still 100% natural oats, rich in fiber and energy that lasts all day, with nothing added except convenience.
Aye, it's delicious, but that's not how you make porridge.
Uncle Toby's instant porridge.
That's not how you make porridge. So like that because I was like, I swear I've heard that before. And then because like I could have sworn it was an Australian ad, but then no, it was obviously Scottish. But yeah, it was just
definitely not an Australian ad.
And like the ad for that, like the visual for that, like this kid's literally right facing the camera, and his front top teeth are like, what are you speaking? That's not how you make porridge.
I found the song.
I mean, yes, I'm glad.
I just want to check something really quick. Is that the same song as this?
Yes, that is.
It is.
Exactly
Where's the? I'm trying to find a very specific song.
So
it won't search for it.
Yeah, so like that was just kind of a thing I was going back because like that we remember about the rain's coming, like that old type of
the rains are here.
Yeah,
Ma, the rains are here.
Like my old favorite TV ad I always remember
yes.
is the nibble nat rad nah.
Nah. Yeah, I know that.
Or 13006555.
506.
That's the reading writing hotline.
What's the other one? The Lube-mobile one. Do you know the Lube-mobile one?
I cannot remember that one.
I'm trying to. It's no.
Do you remember? It's a roof one. It's a seal roof.
Seal.
Roof.
It's seal.
It's such
146 7R.
I just remembered the stupidest ad that I've been trying to tell you about. So on Fox Sports, on Fox whatever, on KO I should say, there's been these ads for Toyota, right? And the story of the ad is that they've got this Toyota. The mother's got this 8-year-old, 9-year-old who's practicing to be a good basketballer. And so there's all these different scenes of where the kid's practicing basketball at home. And then it cuts between like the parent getting the car serviced. And during the scene, one of the scenes, the parents has ordered for these brand new lights to be fitted on the car. And so after that scene happens, the lady goes home at night time, and the kid's still in the driveway throwing basketball hoops.
Oh yeah, I think. Have I seen that?
And then she gets out, turns the bright lights on, and she's like, and the kid's like, "Oh, thanks, Mum." And I'm like, what kind of mother lets their kid at night time in the pitch black throwing basketball hoops outside? This is terrible parenting. Silly. You have to rely on your car headlights. The poor kid's gonna get molested or something.
Oh my goodness.
But like, I get the idea of the message behind the ad, but like the whole idea, like this kid's outside by itself at night time in the dark, trying to shoot hoops of basketball. Oh no, here comes Mummy with her bright headlights. and very fuel
I think
efficient.
I remember. How do I know that ad though? I do know the ad where
I don't know.
The car's parked, isn't
Yes,
it? And
correct.
she comes out.
Yes.
And she flicks it on.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I know you just said all that, but it's like it's ringing a bell now.
So Troy, did you when you were growing up, did you get your mum's car to show the light on the basketball ring?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes, we did. I
Okay,
think.
good.
No, yes, we 100% did when I was younger. Do you want to know why?
Because you lived in a barn.
Because I lived in a barn. That's right. Well, we lived in a forest, actually, in a barn in the forest, and we had an actual basketball ring set up. And I would legit a couple of times I played basketball on this dirt thing and would shoot hoops.
Yeah.
The most frustrating thing was when you missed or when something happened, and because we had trees that had been cut down, and the logs were just sitting there. The basketball would hit one of the logs and bounce down the hill.
That's not fun. See you later, sucker.
But yeah, actually, I did end up playing like at 6 o'clock at night, and I got Judy to turn on the headlights for a Land Cruiser.
Wow.
I think it was a Land Cruiser.
Maybe did your mother tell Toyota to pitch that story to them or something?
No, but it's pretty accurate for Did you never saw my mum's old car. Have you seen any of my mum's cars? It's so funny because she instantly went from like this big, massive 4-wheel drive to this tiny little Pulsar.
I do remember you telling me.
And now she's got it like she's almost got like a minivan sort of car now. It's in the middle.
But yeah, that was just questionable ads. But anyway, I guess if it's your one example,
But yes, that does happen. That does happen, Jackson. All right, maybe you need good lights so your kid can play basketball in the middle of the night. Also, you're implying that like it's bad because the kid's out at the front porch playing basketball, and you're like, who lets their kid out at 6 o'clock at night to play basketball?
No,
I'm like,
the-
good parents turn the lights on for the car. They don't send the kid to the local court where it's lit up.
Or they don't have an exterior lighting in the house.
Or they have, that's right. Or they don't have exterior lighting.
No, honey, look,
maybe the exterior lighting isn't strong enough. That was the whole point of the ad, Jackson.
No, you know what it was? You know what it is?
The Toyota
They're
lights
saving
are the
money on their
strongest
power
lights.
bills. So you know
That's
what's
right.
cheaper than power bills? Petrol.
That's right. I mean, there's no. Was the car running with the
Don't worry,
lights on?
Yeah, it's what it would have to be. Otherwise, you're going to get a dead flat battery.
Wow, only if you leave it on for a couple of hours.
Oh,
But anyway.
yeah. So anyway, that's just one of those things that just drove me mad because I'm like, this is insane that you're implying that kids are out at 9 o'clock at night playing basketball, and then it doesn't matter. I just think
I was out at night playing. Maybe not quite 9 o'clock, but at 6 or 7, I was out playing basketball.
Yeah, that's fair. That's sensible though. That's sensible-ish. But anyway.
I don't know. We just lived in a safe area, so you didn't have to worry about most of the things you had to worry about was other kids.
Mm-hmm. You know,
like where I lived, we had all the rats hanging around.
Fair enough. Another thing I want to just side note on that I discovered, Instagram's a pain in the ass because you keep discovering depressing or lame as knockoff podcast shows. I mean, so we're called The Average Blokes, right? There's a show,
and we're a knockoff of Alpha Blokes.
Probably.
I find it funny that we came up with a similar idea. Continue.
Yeah, so there was this reel that came up, and it was the Two Flogs podcast.
Oh, that sounds pretty bad.
Two Flogs.
Sounds horrible. I'm gonna look that up real quick.
And I don't want to.
Is it on YouTube?
I don't know. It was on Instagram, so no comment.
F.
One large guy, like a big obese guy, and then another guy. But
this is a silly question almost, but is it Flogs with double G?
I can't remember. Probably.
The two. Oh no, here it is. I saw it, but it's. I found it, but it's on another guy's YouTube channel.
So
is it two guys wearing hats?
I can't remember. So
two guys wearing
do you want to guess what the reel of them was about? You'll never. It's so basic.
I've got here Firecracker. Is that it?
I don't know. So basically, the reel was of them listening to a phone-in call. I'm like, that seems to be such a meta thing for content. Have a message back and people ring in to tell their stories.
Yeah.
And it's always poo.
Of course it is. It's always shit.
Story. Yes, it's like.
Of course, it's always shit.
Come on.
It's literal shit every single time.
Where's the decency these days? I mean, we don't have too much, but we don't go down that rabbit hole too often either.
Look, it's not that, like, I can't be stuffed. I really can't be stuffed. If I wanted to put in more effort, I might do a little something like that. And these people do put in more effort than we do, I'll put it that way.
Yes.
But also at the same time, it's like, it's just lazy content.
It's relying on others for content, to source.
Yeah, but it's also one shit story after the other. Like, I listen to like the other podcasts that I've listened to. People, they really do talk so much shit.
Mm.
And I'd like to say this: we talk like junk, I guess, but it's not absolutely bullshit.
We talk on recycled junk.
Yes, that's right.
You should subscribe to the Chaser Report podcast, man. I think you'd love them.
I know you sent it to me like a couple of
many times.
Ago.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago. As I was searching through, I was looking for that photo that you sent me that I should make the episode of Daggerfall with the photo of you in it.
Oh yeah.
But I can't find the photo.
Oh, I sent it to you, didn't I?
Yeah, but I tried looking I couldn't find it. I tried looking on Messenger, on Discord, and on and not YouTube.
I texted to you.
Messenger,
maybe?
Discord, and text.
Okay.
And I couldn't find it in any of them. I know it's in one of them, but we send each other so much crap. Like if I scroll back to a couple of weeks ago,
the Amazon.
Let's see here. It's the no, but then it's strawberries and all that because of us growing. But I go back a little bit.
Mate.
I go back a little bit further, and we've got here Rocket League. You sent me Rocket League players when they're having sex, and there's no ball cap. And it's cry.
I just saw that. Yeah. Oh, it's above it.
I found the photo. Yeah, it's just here. I knew it was somewhere.
Amazing.
There you go. I'm glad I scrolled back up. If I go even further, we've got the Coca-Cola song.
Yes.
Or what's in Coca-Cola song. Then we've got the weird Pokemon combinations. Don't look up Pincer Pokemon fusions.
Yes, I know. That's
that's so disturbing looking.
Yes. Oh goodness me. Yeah. Can I just at the time of recording, I just released the last episode that we did. You remember that lovely piece of art that we created with reversing lyrics for songs?
Yeah.
That was an absolute nightmare to go back and listen to edit it. It was.
It would have been. It would have been horrible. How was my singing? My amazing, beautiful voice.
I don't want to. You know the answer.
How was my voice, Jackson? Was it sexy?
No.
I found the song. I found. This is what I was looking for.
You should rename that song. F to it if you can.
You know what it's under? You know what someone's posted it under? They've put the name Riz.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. That's so.
I searched. It was so hard to find because I searched "sexy song" and all I found was this. Obviously.
Clearly.
And then I searched romantic song. I searched romantic song and I get.
That's a porno.
Like, yeah. Oh, I should have searched porno. I'm gonna try that. Looking at voice mod community voices, I type in porno. What's going to happen?
I'm going to check your voice mod history.
Oh! Look at that! Everything is considered sensitive content.
Who would have guessed?
I hate this because I have to click see sensitive content, then I have to listen to it.
Yeah, and you have to log into Preview 18 above. Wait,
I am logged. I paid for this.
It better not be what I think it is. If it's not music, it's probably going to be a sound effects stuff. This is
okay. That I some of this stuff is considered sensitive content. And it's really not. I'm going to add this one and then play it immediately. This is considered sensitive content.
Porno mag.
Okay,
that's it.
Not what I thought it was going to be. Okay.
Yeah, that's sensitive content.
Yeah, my ears can never be the same after that.
That's right. What was it that loud? It didn't sound that loud.
No, it wasn't that loud.
Oh man, he used the word porno mag.
Maybe you spelled it wrong. Did you spell it Pawno?
Are you asking? Yes, that's how I spell it. Spelled it P. What? P-N-O what? Oh, porn.
P-A-N-W.
I could try that. I could try P-A-N.
P-A-W-N.
W-N, yes. No, I spelt it the correct spelling.
Yeah, I know,
Do you know what happens when I search? Do you know what happens when I search porno, but I spell it porn as in pawn shop? It comes up with no results.
Oh, surprise! I'm disappointed, actually.
No, this one's considered. This one is this one because they got categories. The category for this one is obviously explicit,
Troy,
but it's also got YouTube. So how's it YouTube, but it's explicit?
Troy, do you know where you hear explicit comments?
Huh?
Do you know where you hear explicit comments regularly?
Where do you hear? In the
NFL
real world?
commentators, stand by for this.
Yeah, and somebody's going to get that gobbler at the end of this game too. Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I was 5. It looks like I ate a 5-year-old.
Josh Bynes has been coming all
What?
night long, but then he pulls out and
What?
And it's just hard. It's been a while since he's seen a hole that big. He almost didn't know what to do. He's got 5 inches on him, but just too much.
I like when you get aggressive.
Oh, Barkley got hammered on that penetration by Fletcher Cox.
Football and crab cakes. That's what Maryland does.
By Fletcher.
With the tip. Jordan Poyer was coming aggressively.
Is this all football? American football? This is all American football. None of it's basketball or anything else.
Roethlisberger. I didn't know whether I should circle that or not.
Come on, Daddy.
My good, what the heck
My
is
favorite
wrong
one is
with-
Jordan Boyle was coming aggressively.
So, speaking of, I think is it NFL? Is that what
Yes,
it's called?
correct.
America. Yeah. Speaking of NFL, I've found a YouTube channel I've been watching lately. The guy does shorts, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're all titled stuff like when the script doesn't allow your team to win. Or when the script tells the ref to, or the it's so funny because the guy plays like a scene from an NFL and it literally looks like a drama where the guy goes to tackle the other guy and he's like, "What? No, I'm not touching you," even though he's on the opposing team.
Yeah, when you
But
forget.
it cuts to a first person view of the person like going to like tackle, and it shows like the ref and the guy's like sneaking out the white, like I guess it's an orange rag or something, and he's like, no, no, you don't.
Another one you talk about, he literally walks and he goes across his path. And he's like, oh
No,
wait,
there's so many different ones. There's ones right where there's one where the guy's going and he's pushing through and he's about to score a touchdown, and I think. Currently the game is like the other team's 2 points ahead or something, and I don't know how the rules work with NFL, but I think if they score the touchdown, it goes back to the other team. But I think they were going for a reversal. I think it's called
an onside kick, maybe.
It's something where you can get a kick and you get an extra point or two, and then you can go for the touchdown. I don't know what it's actually called.
Fake punt, maybe. I don't know. There's lots of terminologies in NFL.
But anyway, the point was they didn't want him to touch down. And the guy runs, he gets through.
I know the one you're talking about.
And he goes, and he falls on the line, and they count it.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. That happened recently.
But at the same, but it does the same thing where he's like running towards the guy's like that pulls out the rep. He's like, no, you don't. You do the touchdown.
I'll tell you what, the NFL has that many conspiracy theories. It's like out of all the subjects that you can have a conspiracy theory about, the NFL has the most.
I'm starting to think after watching this guy's videos and seeing like how some of these plays occur and what happens with them.
Yeah.
Like there's like one where the guy breaks through and he gets ahead of everybody and he trips over. There's no one in front of him and he's running and then he stumbles and falls after he gets past everybody.
Because the thing is, right, there's too much going on correctly that makes you think like it can't be real, like it can't be scripted.
I know. Well, it happens so much. It's quite funny the ones where, like, they all get into like a dog pile, and the ref's like in there with them, because he cuts to first person view, and it's the guy dressed up as a ref, and the camera with the football helmet over, and the ref comes in and takes the ball off him and throws it away.
Because what will happen, right, when there's an interception or fumble, both teams are literally trying to dive in this ball as much as they can, but they do it so sloppy. So it's like, who has the ball? And so you see, that's where you see the referee like jumping in. Let me out of boys. I want to see who's got it.
No, it didn't look like the ref actually touched the ball or anything. But the joke was, when the ref doesn't want things to go as script.
Yeah, when the scripts. Yeah, when you remember that you're scripted to lose the game. That's the
yeah. That's one of them in particular. There's a whole bunch of different ones that this guy does, but they're all very funny, especially because it always has the slow motion. He's dressed up as a ref and he's sliding out the car and he's like, "No, you don't."
Oh goodness me. Yeah, it's kind of funny because like NFL, like Super Bowl was run and done, and there was a whole bunch of females watching it, but there's only one reason why there were more females watching it was because Taylor Swift was in attendance.
Oh, was there more people watching? Oh, more females watching the Super Bowl?
Because Taylor Swift was there, yes. Because obviously Taylor Swift was there. The cameras were dashing to her, cutting to her a lot of the time.
Oh, I don't understand with people's obsession. I don't understand why
is
she the biggest artist in the world or just one of the biggest?
No,
I know that because apparently the show they had here was it in Melbourne? It was in Melbourne. Yeah,
it was
the biggest concert apparently ever
that she's ever done. Yes.
And I'm sitting there going, how is the biggest concert or attendance concert happening in Melbourne?
Because
half of Americans can't even. Most Americans can't even say the word Melbourne properly.
Melbourne.
Yeah,
I'll be to Melbourne.
I don't even think they get the Mel right. I think they go Melbourne. Yeah, they say Melbourne.
You probably.
Melbourne.
I think the thing is too, because like we don't get superstars like her down here in Australia. So as soon as opportunity for her to come here, people are just flocking.
Apparently people from like other countries, like countries in our, I guess in our area or something. I guess, yeah.
Zealand, maybe.
Yeah, well, New Zealand doesn't exactly have a big population.
No, because I was going to say the thing is the reason why the one in Melbourne might have been her biggest one ever is because compared to America, there's more opportunities for people to go see her because there's more shows, obviously, and more stops.
In America, yeah, I see what you mean.
In Australia, it's like Melbourne, Sydney, and maybe Brisbane. That's it.
That's still enough. Like we're talking because you're talking about. Their population versus our population, it's like that.
365 million versus 28 million.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's more than 10 times. Yeah, more than 10 times. About like 12 times as many. Yeah. Not quite 15, I don't think, but yeah, it's 12 times as many. And so you'd think that like more people would go in general to their shows, and we're not even thinking about like people who might come from other countries.
Well, the other thing is too is like because the MCG can have up to 100,000. Like when there's an AFL game, there's 100,000 capacity. Like I think the official capacity of the MCG is like 100,700 or something like that.
I suppose that's true. Was the because I know that the concert beat the Ed Sheeran concert. Was that here as well or somewhere else?
I imagine that was here.
It would have to be, wouldn't it?
It wasn't as loud though. Like you didn't hear much about it. I didn't. I forgot when Ed Sheeran came in.
I didn't even know either. Basically, I didn't know either of them were coming here. It's just I don't even know how I found out about the Taylor Swift one. I think it was because of Distractable or something.
No, I think it's just because it's mainstream media that Taylor was here, I guess.
Probably.
Oh, and there was also the Swiftie fans having a fight amongst each other because like they were arguing like, oh my gosh, why is she so popular in Australia compared to us in America? Like, come on, us Americans should get more Taylor.
Okay,
they were having this weird argument with each other.
I don't. There's that video of the woman picking up like I don't know like the bracelets or the sparkler things or not sparkler. I don't know the
friend bracelet thing.
What are those? No, what are those? The little silver and streamer things.
Oh, okay.
She's picking up the streamers at one of her concerts, and she's a security guard or something. She's handing them to these people who are behind the cage and want to get one of these streamer things from the Taylor concert. And what? But and I'm sitting there going, "What?" I don't understand. I've never understood people's
obsession.
People's not obsession, but like putting other people on pedestals, I guess, or like obsession is the word I'd use for it.
Yeah,
I like certain actors, I like certain basketball, football players, etc. But I like.
You're not going.
I'm never obsessed.
Yeah.
I'm never. Me personally, I just don't. I can't get into that mindset of like my team. Like, I'm happy when my team wins, but I'm not like. I don't get angry when my team loses to the other team. I just go, oh well, that's disappointing. But you get people who like, especially in like the UK, and when their soccer team loses or when their soccer team wins, it's worse. They full on just get pissed to have brawls and stuff. And
yeah, no,
sure, it happens with grand finals here in Australia, but I don't think it's that as bad.
It's funny you mentioned soccer because on Saturday night, the same night that one of her concerts was on, the Melbourne derby was on. So Melbourne Victory played Melbourne City,
and no one went to it.
No, there was a lot of people went to it. There was a scene after the game or before the game. I can't remember. There was a fight between Swifties and Melbourne City and Melbourne Victory fans.
Okay, so I'm looking at Wikipedia. It says following the most attended single artist ticket concerts, excluding music festivals, with attendance of 100,000 people or more. It's got here Vasco Rossi in 2017.
That's a name I've probably heard.
Nickname Second Blasco. I have never heard. It's City Meduna. Meduna? I don't know. Is this right? I'm looking at a list of most attended concerts. Most attended concerts of all time. The oldest crowd, yeah. Okay. Meduna Park, 2017. Where's Italy? It's in Italy. I'm trying to find. Let's have a look for Taylor Swift's one, if it's even here. That's weird. I got a feeling this isn't. Michael Jackson's here with his Dangerous tour. Free concerts, highest 3. Wow. I thought they said it was the most people of all time, like at a concert. Hold on, Melbourne Cricket Ground, Ed Sheeran. Here's the Ed Sheeran one. Yeah, I'm not. Maybe it'd have to be higher. More people went to it than Ed Sheeran. Maybe it's not on here yet. I'm not seeing it anywhere. Ed Sheeran's here. It says Melbourne Cricket Ground.
Yes.
Ed Sheeran. His I don't even know what you'd call the tour. I'd call it mass tour. It's got like a plus, minus, and equals, and subtraction, and times, and all the I forget what they're called, but the actual things, I don't know, what are they called? The symbols that you use for mass.
Emblems.
You know what I'm talking about? Emblems. I guess, yeah. His emblems tour.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
Remember.
But yeah, Taylor Swift's not on here. That's weird. Largest concert to while it's got her eras tour. Wild details. Pop stars biggest ever concert. Oh, it's Taylor Swift's biggest ever concert.
Yeah, that's
not the biggest.
Yeah,
not the biggest ever concert.
I said that, but anyway, all good.
No, not you. I heard from someone it was the biggest ever concert. A single artist concert, I should say. And that she beat Ed Sheeran.
Always bashing down men, isn't she, in every relationship?
Yeah, what is with people and being mean to... Don't be mean to Ed Sheeran.
You know,
leave Ed Sheeran alone.
Did you know there's a conspiracy theory about Taylor Swift? She's owned by the Democrats or whatever it was. I kid you not.
Okay. Why do people think that? Who owns Ed Sheeran? The communists.
Ed Sheeran.
It's the communists. They own Ed Sheeran.
Taylor Swift is at the center of far-right conspiracy theories over a possible presidential announcement at the Super Bowl.
Wait, her running for president of their country?
Oh yeah, she could be. That's the reason why she was at the Super Bowl. Was she said she was going to announce that she's going to be running for president.
Okay, but she didn't do that.
No, obviously not. But there was another theory that she's owned by the republics.
The republics, aren't they? They're the right-leaning guys. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, here we go. About 1/3 of Republicans say they believe Taylor Swift is involved in a covert government effort to help Joe Biden win the 2024 election.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Why?
I don't know.
Because she's been, again, like on a pedestal for the Republicans. Maybe, I don't know.
Okay. You mean she's on a pedestal for the Democrats, Jackson?
That one's, sorry.
Yes. Yeah. Remember, their Republicans are our Democrats are their Republicans.
Yeah, not confusing at all.
Well, it's because we've got Labor, which is Democrat, and we've got Liberals, which are we've got Labor, we've got Liberals, which are conservatives. So it's confusing.
Mm.
Not for us, not for me in particular, but
yeah. The problem is Americans believe everything, so like it's just stupid.
Yeah. So our Liberals are conservative, but their Liberals are liberals, and their conservatives are conservatives, and our Labor is liberal.
Makes sense.
Gotta love the name of these parties. Well, ours are supposed to be. They're supposed to be, like on the spectrum, but they're both kind of leaning towards.
Mate, we've got the Australian Sex Party.
Ownership by the mob.
We've got Australian Sex Party. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's right. I voted Sex Party. Did you? The Australian Sex Party actually have some good plans for things.
They did, there was an animal
to do with actual, to do with child raising and helping people with kids and all that.
Oh,
if you have a look at some of the things they actually want, I think it started as a joke, or maybe it never started as a joke. Who knows?
I mean,
but I think they're a bit of a kids first party.
Yeah, there's
if I remember correctly.
There are 20. Wait.
If you want to vote for a party, vote for the car enthusiast party.
Vote for the Greens.
No. No, I don't want to vote for the Greens because the Greens have too many ideas.
Apparently there was a party called
not enough realism.
Apparently there was a party called the Protectionists, but that was the first ever year of government in Australia.
A party called the Protectionists.
Yeah, and
sounds
there was
free
trade / protectionist one.
Oh, free trade, yeah. I mean, isn't there a union party?
There was, but I don't know. Yeah, don't know.
Oh, it doesn't matter who you vote for. Everyone else is just going to vote Liberal or Labor. Anyway, it's a good thing their election, America's election, is like the reverse time of ours, isn't it?
Probably. Animal Justice Party, that was what I was trying to think of.
Ah, okay.
Then there's the Australian Christians, Australian Citizens Party.
When is our election coming up? We've got another 3.
He hasn't announced it yet.
Yeah, but isn't it every? It doesn't matter.
Socialist Alliance.
Ah, the Socialist Party. I love people taking my stuff and giving it to someone else.
My favorite is one of my favorites is the Legalized Cannabis Australia.
I like that one. Yeah, everyone's voting for them.
And Liberation Party. They basically support classical liberalism.
They're liberals.
Right wing libertarianism.
Libertarianism.
Yeah, that one.
What's that?
That one, the one you said, yeah. Oh, I forgot this one. The Shooters, Fishers, and Farmers Party.
Ah, yes, of course.
There's a whole bunch of random parties. One Nation. Classic One Nation.
Oh, man. Jackson. Pikachu's bum fell out.
His bum fell
out.
What a shame. Rest in peace, Pikachu's bum.
It's a little light up Pikachu, but Courtney said the battery's probably damaged, but it actually doesn't look like it is.
What are you talking about? Pikachu never goes flat.
It looks bad from this angle. Ah, I dropped it.
And with those sounds.
Dropped his bum. Oh, and the battery. There's the battery.
All right. I think we should wrap it up. We've recorded for an hour now, so.
Excellent. That's perfect. Well, you know what I say.
Okay.
I say you're right. We should wrap it up.
Am I glad he's frozen in there and that we're out here and that he's the sheriff and that we're frozen out here and that we're in there and I just remembered we're out here. What I want to know is where's the caveman?
I think I know where the caveman is. He just dropped a lead pipe.
I Oh yeah, one more thing, Jack. Oh no, I won't play it.
Are you sure?
No.
All right. Well, thank you for listening, and we'll see you.
This is Sparta!
All right, I'm done.
I've got a really good edit idea for that.